された時間でも繰り返す日々の中
Alright, so this is like an hour ago. I just like rushed to the Battleground store and I bought all the SIGs I could because I've been waiting like a whole week to take this guy to 1600, and finally I was able to do it because the last 20 or so SIGs are the most important for OG Thor because like his SIG scales very, very badly and it only matters like in the later ends of his signature ability. But besides that, I can finally post about this guy now, and he is an absolute god. I love this character so much. Here's a Battlegrounds fight. No synergies, no recoil masteries because it's Battlegrounds, you know? And he just cleans house, man. He's so simple but so efficient. That's like his motto. He's simple but efficient. That's how you can like describe most of the 2015 champs. But for OG Thor, it is like the most applicable because he is just an absolute beast still. And it's like 2022. So I'm really happy with this rank up. I love him so much. He's so much fun. And he is just so much better than I thought he would be, if I'm being honest. But yeah, this fight is just going really, really well. We kind of get lucky here on the stun, but it doesn't matter because, like, look at that. That was about 38 seconds in total. So impressive, in my opinion, coming from, like, a 2015 champ. And that actually was the matchup that gave me to Vibranium, so that's also pretty cool as well. But now let's talk about him with his synergies. So the big synergies here are the Strife one and the Captain America one. So the Strife one on every special attack gives Thor 3 Fury buffs that increase attack rating by 10% each. So it's about 30% attack every time you throw a special attack. And it stacks up. So you can like do it twice and you'll get like 6 Fury buffs. And the Captain America one increases Fury duration, or it just increases buff duration by 25%. So you can like stack them up pretty nicely. I like throwing like SP1 into SP1 so I can get 2 of them. And you can see right there, that was a 41k SP1. So it's pretty nice damage. It's just a lot of fun, like the synergy. Whenever I use Thor in questing, I always use Strife. Sometimes I don't take Captain America, but I just always have Strife on the team because, like, how Thor works is he's an armor break character, right? And I feel like armor break champs just have huge benefit from, like, any attack increase, like the recoil masteries, but Thor isn't really recoil masteries friendly, so I feel like this is the next best option, is to use the Fury buffs from the Strife synergy. So yeah, that's my thought process. I don't know if it makes sense, but that's just what I do. So yeah, but, like, even without synergies, he's pretty fine. And I love how I don't have to talk about a rotation here because like there isn't a rotation with Thor. There is 0 rotation with Thor because he's that simple. You just like SP1, hit the opponent, stun them, and then they'll just go down. Like that was a 17k medium to end off the fight, and that was a 114 kill overall. So that's pretty dang good in my opinion for no recoil masteries. So yeah. Now let's talk about his utility, and I put utility in air quotes because he just has a one piece of utility, and it's having probably the easiest armor break access in the entire game. It is a good piece of utility, you know? It just kind of fits the simple but efficient motto that he has because his utility is literally one thing, right? But he's so good at what he does because you just need to parry and then you get the armor break. It is that simple and it's that efficient. Like, he's such a good armor break champion. He is my new go-to armor break character, like 100%. There is no one else I want to use over this guy. And that was a 54k SP1. And that was a 42k heavy attack. He just hits so hard, man. It's such a fun time with Thor. Like, he is such a good character in my opinion. But yeah, he just like absolutely wipes this Red Skull in like a really fast time. And he's just a really efficient character. Like, that's about all of his utility though. It's literally just armor break. Like right here, this Guardian, one parry, there goes his armor up. Now he's like super vulnerable. You know, it's just that simple, man. He's just a really fun character. And he's just so easy to play as well. Like, I know new characters are really fun because they have, like, so many abilities, but sometimes, like, a really hard rotation is kind of like a hindrance because it can easily be messed up. And with Thor, that's just not the case because there is no rotation. There is nothing hard about him. He is just an armor break champion that just needs a parry. That's literally it. Like, it's just so fun. That was 57k SP1, by the way. That's pretty impressive there. But I was going to say that he is newer player friendly, but that's kind of not the case because he does require a lot of SIGs to be good. And, like, you can't just give him, like, SIG 100 and then, like, stop there. He needs max SIG because the higher SIGs are the most important ones for him because he scales very, very badly. So that's a bit unfortunate, but, like, if he is like your first 5-star, 5-star SIGs are like way easier to get now, so you can definitely invest in him as a 5-star. But 6-star, that's when he becomes like more of a luxury champion in my opinion. But yeah, he is like absolutely wiped that Guardian. And then I just want to show you here just how easy he counters Mysterio. Like, look at this. One parry, Mysterio is done for. And this is like a node in Act 7 where there is like bonus things, like you get an armor break on every light attack. So that's not Thor's ability, that is just like the node. But besides the point, even if we didn't have that, he can still shut him off in like one single parry. So that's just like so impressive. And then we can just do this. I go for the stun. You can stun chain with him, but it's not really reliable because he doesn't have a 100% chance to stun. And yeah, he just absolutely wiped that Mysterio as well. So that about wraps up this introduction video. I love this guy so much. He is one of my new favorites, 100%. I can see myself taking him to rank 4 very, very soon, because we get the Eternity Pain rewards very soon as well. So yeah, probably will happen, but I'm going to let you know on that. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on OG Thor. Only positive thoughts though for OG Thor because I really like him, and if you say any bad things towards him, I'm going to be very upset. But if you want to unleash your anger on a champion, please do it on Gladiator Hulk because I'm going to keep that hate train going. So yeah, and yeah, that's about it for me.